Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke and this is going to be a 30-minute restorative yoga flow. And we're going to go ahead and begin our practice in pose of a child. So widen the knees, bring the toes together and extend the hands forward. And just try to reach your hands out in line with your shoulders. Spread your fingers and then lower the head down. Allowing your elbows to soften into your mat. Softening through the shoulders, tightening through the belly. Just maybe begin to press down through the palms and see if you can shift the belly back a little bit more, bringing our hips closer towards the heels. And then drawing our focus to our breath. And scanning the body as we slow our breath. We'll breathe in and out through the nostrils, expanding the chest as we breathe in, breathing into the back body, softening our shoulders, engaging the belly as you breathe out, seeing if you can send the hips back a little bit more and tuck the tail under, and just flowing through. So maybe as the shoulders move back on the inhale, there's a tiny little arch through the upper back. On the exhale, there's more of a rounding of the back as we draw the tailbone under and send the hips back. And spreading the fingers, engaging the belly. On your next inhale, cupcake the fingers, lengthen through the arms, drive your shoulders back. And the exhale, we're going to soften the arms, palms, and elbows back down. And again, inhale, cupcake the fingers, move the shoulders back as you press down. Elbows are nice and straight. Softening back down as you breathe out. Just lengthen the hands. Gaze forward. Clawing them out with your fingers. Start to glide forward as you breathe in. We'll sink the hips towards the wrists. Allow the heart to lift, pressing away from the mat. And then round back as we breathe out. Drawing the belly in, bringing the hips to our heels. Gliding forward again. Take a deep breath in, float the feet. Dial the elbows in as your shoulders come down. Exhale, sinking back. Anchor the left hand. On your next inhale, shift forward. Draw the right hand to the ceiling. We'll keep the feet grounded this time. On the exhale, thread your right shoulder through and send the hips back. Inch your fingers towards the top right corner of your mat. Pull the shoulders away from the ears and lengthen through that left side body. And gradually bring the left hand next to the crown of the head. Start to engage the belly. You're going to inhale the right arm up. Staying here. And on the exhale, just squeeze the fist as tight as you can. Inhale, roll the wrist. Exhale, roll the other way. And come undone. Walk the hands forward, send the hips back, coming back into your child's pose. But we'll keep the arms long, extended, keeping the elbows off the mat, and gently sway the rib cage side to side. Continue to breathe in and out through the nostrils. As you come back to stillness, you'll anchor the right hand, shifting forward and open the left hand to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, thread the left shoulder through and send your hips back. Staying here, extending the right fingers forward towards the top left corner. We'll draw that right hand next to the crown of the head, engage the belly. Inhale the left arm up, squeezing the fist. On the exhale, roll the wrist. Inhale, open the fingers out, and exhale, come down. So back to all fours. We'll keep the knees wide. Walk the hands forward. Press back towards your right heel, lengthening the arms, bringing the ears inside the shoulders, and circle forward towards the left wrist and pause. Draw the shoulders back. Sink back towards that left heel. then circle forward towards your right wrist and pause. And then sink back to the right. Circle forward to the left. Inhale here. Exhale back to the left. Circle forward towards the right. And we're just going to pause here. Plant the hands. Draw the knees in. Separate the feet. Make sure the hands are slightly forward of your shoulders. And spread your fingers nice and wide. As you glide forward, breathe in, tuck in the elbows, and then exhale, lower all the way down. And we'll look to the top corners of our mat and extend the hands just slightly past the corners, pressing the finger pads into the ground and pointing the elbows towards the ceiling, and then rolling up slowly as we breathe in. Coming down as you breathe out, bowing the head, elbows are up. Inhale, come up. Dropping the shoulders, exhale, coming down. Tucking the chin one more time, elbows up as we breathe in. Press away, exhale, lower. This time, jet plane the hands behind you. Roll the shoulder blades together as you gaze down and suck in the belly. Start to point the toes and fingers. Turn the thighs in. Then your next inhale, we're going to lift. And lower. Breathing out. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Getting ready to push our shoulders back. Point the toes in. Lift and hold. So shoulder blades are moving together. Fingers are shooting back. Draw in the belly. And see if you can lift a little bit more in the next inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Fold the hands underneath the head. Rest the head on the hands. Allow your shoulders to soften away from the ears. And start to engage the belly and bend the knees, flex the feet. Just very slowly, windshield wiping our knees side to side here. And just gradually coming back to stillness. Release the feet back down. And move the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck in the elbows. Press into your finger pads. And engage the belly. And we're going to press all the way up. Straighten the elbows. Tuck the toes. And then send the hips all the way back. And coming into our down dog. Spreading the fingers. And gazing back at the toes. Starting to pedal the feet out. I'm going to pause here. Soften the knees and lengthen the hands. Squeeze the chest back towards the thighs. Lower the heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, lower. And shift forward to a plank position as you breathe in, pressing away from the mat. Exhale and back to our down dog. Once more, inhale, glide forward. Exhale and back. We're going to lower the knees slowly, coming all the way down to the mat. And then sink the hips back. Extend your hands back behind you so they're pointing back towards the feet. Allow your shoulders to melt over your knees, draw the armpits over the knees. And lifting the gaze, lengthen your hands towards the front of the mat, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Separate the toes, engage the belly. We're going to bring the shoulders forward as you inhale and sink the hips towards the wrists. And then slowly round back as you exhale, sending the hips back to the heels. Once more, inhale. This time we can float the feet, flex the feet as we lower the hips. And we lift the heart. On the exhale, we're going to round all the way back. And this time, keeping the feet grounded. Inhale the shoulders forward and tuck the toes. Exhaling back into your down dog. Bring your left foot to the center. Take the right leg up to the ceiling and bend the knee. Flex the foot. Start to open the hip. Just roll the ankle. Then roll the other way. And bring your right foot forward. Stepping it in between the hands. We'll lower the back knee. And then tuck the back toes. Driving the hips forward and down and allowing the heart to lift. On your next inhale, straighten the back, raising the back knee by pressing the left heel back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Once more, lifting and lowering. I'm going to untuck the toes and just angle the left toes to point right. Use the hands, moving them to the left. Let your left knee travel back some more. If you want to add a little bit more intensity, we're going to come up into a modified warrior two. So that right knee is bent and the right knees and toes are facing forward towards the front of the mat. We're going to open the hips and chest towards the left side. Extend the hands, relax the shoulders, and press into that front right foot. Trying to guide the right knee open, hold here. Keep spiraling the chest open, dropping your shoulders. Take nice deep breaths in. Long, slow breaths out. See if you can sink a little bit deeper, reach a little bit further forward, and flip your right palm. Release the left hand down, take the right arm back. Take a nice deep breath in, holding here as you breathe out. So the right knee keeps pressing forward, and that left hand can be on the thigh, can be on the hip, can be all the way down to the calf. To come undone, you're going to come up slowly, draw the elbow to the knee, and use it to push the knee forward. Extend the left arm to the ceiling. Then pressing into that right knee, take it back, and maybe bring it over your ear. Option to sink a little bit deeper, bringing the right hand all the way down to the mat. Spiraling the ribs towards the ceiling. And then softening out of the pose, you're going to bring the left hand to the inside of that right foot. You can inch your left knee forward if you need to. You can keep the back knee grounded too, but lower your hips and shine the chest forward, engage the belly, and open the right hand towards the ceiling. Taking a nice deep twist, softening the shoulders and shining the chest through. Drawing the belly in. Engage the left glute, drive the left hip forward. Deepen the twist as you breathe in. And then just come undone as you breathe out. We'll release the hands on either side of that front right foot. Deepen into our lunge. And slowly press back. Twice more, lunging forward. Rounding back. One more time, gliding forward, rounding back. We're just going to pause, bow the head, and tuck the chin. Try to straighten the knee, maybe curl the toes. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. Just slowly shifting forward again. We're going to take the right knee back to join the left. Keep the knees parallel. Keep the toes separated. Plant the hands out in front of you, spreading the fingers. Allow your thumbs to face each other. And press down into your finger pads and glide forward, turning the elbows in, pressing through the shoulders down into our palms. Draw the belly in and sink back. Do that twice more. We're going to glide forward on the inhale, spin the elbows in, draw the shoulders back, let the chest shine through, claw them out with your fingers and sink back. One more time, take a nice extended inhale as you glide forward, elbows are in, heart lifts. Engage the belly and round back, all the way to the heels with our hips, cupcake the fingers, melt back your shoulders. Expand the chest as you breathe in. Softening. We're tightening the belly as you breathe out. Twice more. Inhale. Take a small lift. Exhale. Soften. Inhale, lift again, release the hands down. Exhale, soften down. You're going to inch the fingers forward and press the palms down. Bring your shoulders above your wrists as you breathe in. Tuck your toes back into down dog as you breathe out. We'll center the right foot. Extend the left leg to the ceiling and bend the knee, flex the foot. Draw the hip open. Roll the ankle. Roll the other way. Extend the leg straight and then bring your left foot forward. Draw the right knee down, tuck the back toes. Come into a runner's lunge with our hands on either side of that front left foot. Drive the hips down and let your heart lift. As you inhale, straighten the back knee by raising the leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more, lift the heart, raise the leg. And then slowly lower back down. We're going to turn towards the right, let the right foot face left, let the right knee face to the right. And coming up slowly, open your chest and hips to the right side of your mat. Tee the arms and soften the shoulders. Sink into that left knee. Gazing over the left hand. Rolling our right hip back as we gaze forward. Pressing the left knee forward. I'm going to flip that left palm. Inhale, reach forward. On the exhale, take your left hand back. That right hand can release anywhere down that back leg. I'm going to soften the shoulders and spiral the ribs upward. Keep that bend in your front knees. You reach back with the left hand. And just slowly come back to warrior two. Shifting the weight back into that left knee. Bring the elbow to the knee. Reach the right arm over the ear. Pressing into that left knee, spiral the ribs up. Lengthen through the right side body. If it's in your practice, the left hand can move down inside the leg. Opening the chest. Breathing in. And then gazing down to that left foot as you breathe out. So let your right toes point back. You can shorten the stance in that lunge by inching the right knee forward. And placing your right hand underneath the shoulder. Drive the hips down. Draw the belly in and take the left arm up. Options to tuck the back toes and pick up the back knee as we deepen this twist. Drawing the belly, pressing into that right hand. We'll take one more deep breath in and then come undone as you breathe out. So that back knee is grounded. We're going to frame the front foot with both hands. Maybe cupcake the fingers. Maybe use our blocks on either side. But drive your hips forward and down as you breathe in and round back as you breathe out. Twice more. Shift forward as you breathe in. Shift back as you breathe out. Once more. Inhaling, lifting the heart, lowering the hips. Exhale to round. We're just going to pause here. So draw the hands closer to you to modify. Walk the hands further forward to intensify. And we'll bow the head and tuck the chin and either point the toes or curl them in. Soften the shoulders back. Just slowly come back into that lunge. Plant the hands on either side of your left foot and bring your left foot back to join the right. Once again, widen the knees. Bring the toes together. Send the hips towards the heels, and the belly between the thighs, and rest your forehead on your mat. I'm going to bring the elbows down and bring the fingertips together in a prayer position, and place the thumbs at the base of the neck. Let your elbows shift forward, and draw your shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Slowly sigh it out. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Holding at the top. And sigh it out. Extend the exhale and release the hands. Pressing the fingers down. Take another deep breath in. Inhale some more. And side out. Cupcake the hands, lengthen the elbows, engage the belly. Slide the knees closer together and separate the toes apart. We're going to sink back into our child's pose, drawing the belly in and pressing into our finger pads. And then rolling forward one vertebrae at a time. Inhale the shoulders above your wrists. On the exhale, plant the hands or palms into your mat. Inhale, tuck your toes and lower the belly. Spin your elbows in and claw them out with your fingers. Exhale into down dog. Sending our hips towards the ceiling. Gazing towards the feet. And from here, we're just going to travel the hands all the way back towards the feet. And we're going to soften the knees, let the head hang. Squeeze the fists and engage the belly. Take a nice deep breath in and start to roll the wrists in one direction. Pausing at the top. As you exhale, slowly roll the wrists in the opposite direction. Pausing at the bottom and staying empty. And then just squeezing the fists and engaging the belly as tight as we can. Breathing in. And then spreading the fingers as wide as we can. Softening the body, lowering the hips, softening the knees. Take a slow roll up, one vertebrae at a time as you breathe in. Pulling your shoulders towards the ears, and then rolling the shoulders down into your back body. Coming into our mountain pose. And draw the hands out to the side. Bring the shoulders into the back body and try to draw the belly in. Tuck the tail under. Draw your shoulders up towards the ears and hold. And then just tilt the head back so your head can rest on that low pillow that's created by the traps. And you lower the shoulders down, try to tuck the elbow or tuck the shoulder blades in towards the ribs. You're going to reach up as you breathe in, take a slight back bend, press the hips forward and forward back down as you breathe out, softening the knees and bowing the head. Holding here. And gently shake the head yes. And then shake the head no. And then reaching around for your opposite elbows. Try to frame your knees. And gently swing your upper body side to side like a rag doll. Release the hands, continue to swing the body, and gradually come back to stillness. We'll soften the knees, look past the feet, and as you inhale, coming up slowly, take your arms overhead, and grab opposite elbows, frame your ears as you exhale. Let the shoulders soften down, draw the belly in, lift the heart up as you breathe in, and folding to the right, exhale as we fold down. Still framing the ears. Swaying side to side once you get to the bottom. Releasing the hands, coming back to a pause. Soften the knees, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Bring your arms overhead as you breathe in. Reaching for opposite elbows, framing your ears, softening the shoulders as you breathe out. And then let your heart lift as you breathe in. As you exhale, fold to the left, tuck the chin, bow the head. Swaying side to side. And coming back to stillness. Release the hands, tuck the chin, and just let the hands dangle down as we roll up slowly. Coming all the way up to standing. Bring your shoulders back and down. And then bring the shoulders up and hold. So hike the shoulders towards the ears, engage the belly. Tilt the head back. Bring the shoulder blades towards the ribs. Gaze forward. Inhale, reaching up, take your left wrist, ground your left heel. Exhale, pull to the right side. Inhale to the center, switch wrists. Exhale, pull to the left side. Come back to the center and hook your thumbs. Press your hips forward, bring your shoulders down. And then folding forward, bring the hands to heart center. We're going to come all the way down. Release the hands. And take the hands up the shins to flatten the back. Gaze forward. And then fold. Twice more. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Take a nice deep breath in, shine the chest forward. Soften the knees as you breathe out and drag your fingers out in front of you and pause. Bring the weight to the heels. Draw the arms wider and draw them back into the center and start to walk your hands forward. Coming back into our down dog, lengthen the arms, sending the hips towards the ceiling. As we shift forward, we bring that right knee to the right wrist. Set it down, bring the left knee back. Inhale, drop your shoulders, lift your heart, and try to lengthen your spine, try to push into that back left foot. On the exhale, melting down. Maybe coming to the forearms or to a block, softening our shoulders back, allowing the chest to press forward. Start to walk your hands back under the shoulders. And just let your weight shift towards that right side, so you're laying on that right hip. Flex the feet if you can. And then just start to open up towards the left, starting by drawing the left hand out, windshield wiping the knees over to the back of the mat. And this may be twisting. You can stay upright, or you can come down to your forearms. So we're almost in a kind of 90-90 pose. Soften your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Start to come undone as you breathe out. Letting your breath carry you back towards the front of the mat. And as you turn towards the front, bring your hands forward. Tuck your back toes and pick up the back knee. Push back into your down dog. Lengthen through the hands. And as you shift forward on the inhale, left knee travels to the left wrist. And the back knee comes down. So just take a moment to adjust yourself on the mat if you need to. So your hips are squared to the front. Melt your shoulders down. Bring the chest up. And when you're ready, you can descend, coming into pigeon. Settling the shoulders back, bringing the chest forward. Coming up slowly, we'll walk the hands under the shoulders, bring the weight to that left side, flex the feet, and just start to slowly open up towards the right side, so we end up towards the back of the mat. And you can stay upright with the hands under the shoulders. You can move down to your forearms. If you want to go deeper, you can bring the right forearm down. You can extend the outside hand, which will be the left hand. You can rest your forehead down or deepen the twist by turning the gaze to the right, so your left ear moves towards the ground. As you exhale, slowly start to come undone. I'm going to transition back to the front of the mat. And once we're facing forward, just swing your right leg around. And we'll transition all the way down to your back. Draw the hands out to the side, squeeze the fists. Curl the toes, engage the belly and the glutes and the thighs, and take one deep breath in. And sigh it out. Ground the feet, press the palms into your mat and tuck the tail. Inhale, draw the hips up. Exhale, lower. Once more, drive the hips up as you breathe in. And lower as you breathe out. And then shift the feet wider. Extend the arms overhead and just slowly windshield wipe the knees side to side. And when you're ready, you'll fall all the way over to one side and transition into a fetal position. And keep your eyes closed as you begin to walk yourselves back up into a comfortable seat. And close the eyes, bring the hands to heart center, and bow the head. Soften the shoulders, engage the belly. Taking one deep breath in through the nose. And sighing it out. Thank you for joining me in practice. Namaste.